Now, youth unemployment in Australia is at crisis levels, with more than 290,000 people between the ages of 15 and 24. They are out of work, and it's hard to find a job when you don't know how to get your foot in the door.
Our next guest is putting an end to that. Peter Coronica was so fed up seeing disillusioned young people, he sold his restaurant to open an academy to fight the crisis head-on. He joins us now, along with 17-year-old Jess Barney, live from Melbourne. Good morning to you both. Peter, selling up everything to open a training school, it's a pretty big move. Why was it so important to you to help young people find their way?
Yeah, look, Sonia, it was, I was fed up, as you said. I saw so many people come through my employment that were lost and they were disillusioned. They were waiting tables when they expected to be something else. And I knew that I had to do something. There's two main problems, and the first one is that young people don't have a career goal, and what happens is they end up hopping from job to job, sort of trying to search for what it is that they want to do. And that leads to the second and more serious problem. This frustrates employers because young people are trying to discover themselves on the job, and so employers now are a little bit fed up with young people. So I saw this crisis looming from an employer's perspective, and of course a young person's perspective, and I thought I had to act and do something about it.
That's interesting that you're stepping in like that, Peter, and sort of creating almost like a mentorship to sort of guide people through when they've left school. Jess, you left school. You decided it wasn't for you at year 11. A lot of people do it. You think, I'm going to take up a trade. That doesn't go to plan. Describe to us how hard it was for you to find work.
Well, I left school at the end of term 1 this year. I was in year 11, and it was really difficult to try and figure out what I wanted to go on to do from there. So I just thought, and Mum and Dad weren't going to let me leave school without having something to fall back on. So I decided I liked landscaping and being outside and gardening, so I tried to find a landscaping apprenticeship. I was looking for about a week or two in the school holidays and dreading going back to school for term 2, couldn't find one, so called up any type of trade person that would possibly have an apprentice on, and I got a bricklaying apprenticeship. That lasted for about a month, and I decided that wasn't at all really what I wanted to do with my life, but I was really scared because I thought that because I'd left school I wouldn't have any other options.
Jess, you know, look, you're not alone. Plenty of young Australians have no idea what to do for a career, but why do you think that is?
I think that school doesn't really show you what options are out there. You don't really get told, you know, there are these types of jobs. They're only really standard. You go to uni and then you figure out what do you want to do after that, but really that's not the case at all. It's a lot different to what school says it's going to be like. And there's not a lot of guidance either. That's
interesting, Peter, isn't it? Because I think it's a point that we don't make often enough, is that school doesn't set you up for real world. It sets you up for academia, and then they pass the buck to university and hope that they take over the mantle. So you doing this and getting teenagers like Jess back on track really does help. So tell us how the program that you've set up works.
Our program is a one-on-one counselling program. The situation in schools is there's very much a one-size-fits-all approach, but at Fingerprint Me, with this, we have a specialised one-on-one counselling program where we take young people from sort of no idea all the way through to a career goal. We look at what makes them unique, their skills, their attributes, their strengths, what they like and how this fits in the working world. And of course, once we've done this, we coach them into choosing a career and a profession that matches these skills and attributes. And of course, in Jess's circumstances, at even a young age of 17, we can do this. And then once young people know where they're going, they can start moving forward.
Exactly. I think, Peter, that's the key, isn't it? It's getting the focus and finding out what it is that they're interested in. And Jess, what's your verdict? Has the academy helped you? Do you now know what you want to do?
Yeah, I think it really helped a lot. I was really unsure of what I wanted to do. I was thinking of some jobs that I might be interested in, but didn't really know how to go about it. I called Peter and he helped me out. So I did the course at Fingerprint Me and I did lots of modules. So it was like what I was good at, what I wasn't good at, what I was interested in, what I wasn't interested in, and lots of stuff like that. And then at the end of that, we came together. I'm a very social person, and creative and stuff like that. So a job in like business and stuff like that would be really good.
That's where you're heading to now. Peter, Jess, thank you for your time. And Peter,
Yeah.
we salute you for doing what you're doing. I think it's a really fantastic opportunity for a lot of young people out there. And if you want to know more about Youth Employment Academy, go to fingerprintme.com.au.